What is up, everyone? This is Kickbox98, and today I'm just going to be doing a little video on the my new sound system. I feel like doing this because there hasn't been that many reviews out there, if at all. This is the Samsung curved, I believe it's the 8.1 surround sound, but the model name I know for sure is HW-J7501. 01's because I got silver, the HW-J7500 is black. Same thing, just this is silver, so it's the 01 at the end. So anyway, this is what came out of the box. It is absolutely spectacular. So first, we're going to start with the soundbar. So this is curved, just remember that. I didn't take the plastic tape off, so that's why it's still a little shiny. But if I took it off, that's what it looks like. So it's still really nice. It doesn't change anything. On the back, don't know if you can see, we have a USB outlet, Wi-Fi setup, speaker add, and DC 24-volt switches. Along with in the front, we have the volume, plus or minus, power, and input. Turn it over, you're gonna have the auxiliary in at the top, then the LAN, HDMI in, HDMI out, aka TV ARC, and the optical cable, which is great because I like that one. My HDMI ARCs don't work for some reason. Okay, so that's the curved soundbar, and just so you know, I'm just gonna be showing you this right now, and then in a few minutes I'm gonna be showing you a little test, so to speak, and what it looks like. And also, I got the UN55JS9000 Samsung Curve 55-inch TV, SUHD by the way. So this is made to go with it, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's on there. So in there we have mounting bracket, so you could put it to the TV if you got the correct TV, which I did. So I'll be using that. You have some screws, looks like a 90-degree angle USB male to female clip, and then just an actual USB male to female. That's the male, that's the female. No, that's the female, that's the male. You got a booklet, little packet. You got the power cord, plus the second part of the cord for the soundbar, and then another power cord for the subwoofer. Got some more screws. I'm not sure what that is, probably for support, but I will show you later. Another mounting piece and the remote. This is the remote. So you have power, volume, mute, source, repeat, forward, rewind, play, pause, sound effect, sound control, streaming music, subwoofer, and iNet. And Samsung, just so you guys know. That's the back. And up next, got the subwoofer. This thing is great. So I just want to point out by saying that this is about 20 inches long, but just so you know, this is the front. What you're seeing right here, this is the front. It's not like this way. This is the front, this is the top, and that's the back. I'll show you that in a second. So it's 20 inches long. It is 13 inches tall. I don't know if you can see that. And it's about 6 inches wide. So if I turn it around, that's a side right there. See Samsung. Oh, and just so you know, at the top there's a little, these aren't buttons, they're just lights that will say link and standby. And this is the back. I don't know if you could see the indent. See it right here? Yeah, that's where it comes out. That big thing. That's where the air comes out. You got the power cable and ID set. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm sure I'll find that out. So that's what that is. Bottom, just that's what it looks like. So that's the subwoofer. That's the curved sound bar. Looks like an aerial view. That's how much of a curve it is. It's not a lot of a curve, but it's still a curve. It's better than the straight one, which I like, because instead of everything just going, volume going that way, it goes here and then there. It's great. So that's it for this. I'll see you guys in a few minutes, and sorry for the quality, guys. It's just what I have right now. Alright, so now we're back. I set up the sound system. It's absolutely amazing. Now this is an 8.1. It's a Samsung HW-J7501 series. So 2015, by the way. It's silver. This is an 8.1 surround sound system with also with the speakers on each side. And that is a subwoofer, just so you know. That is a very large subwoofer, which I did not expect when I opened the box. Now, this thing's absolutely amazing. Nothing bad about it. So many ways to connect to other devices. So, you got Samsung right there. Now, if I turned it on, you could actually see there's writing there, so to speak. I don't know how you'd say that. This is the subwoofer. Now, I have it on a subwoofer pad just to help lower the bass going down to the second floor, because it's annoying, but I mean down there it is. But here, it's great. I love it. So, this is the subwoofer. Now, this is the front. I'm 99% sure. There's also two lights in there. One's link, one's standby. It will link automatically when the soundbar is turned on. This is what it looks like from the back. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this, but indents right here for the subwoofer. It goes all around here. And then it's solid here. This is for the air to come out. You got the power cord and a reset button in the back. That's all that has. It's kind of heavy for a subwoofer, in my opinion, for something like this. But that's what it looks like. Now, this soundbar is specifically made to go with my TV. And what I did was, I have it mounted just a little different, so that way it doesn't sit completely in front, but it sits somewhat on top of the TV's base. And what I mean by that is, if you lifted this up, you'd see that it's those things for this TV stand itself goes under the soundbar. And then, just so you know, I have a digital optical cable and the power supply. Gonna have to readjust that in a second, but just give me 1 second and I will give you a little sound test of this. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you two different audio tracks, so to speak. First one's just gonna be a little part of the Star Wars Force Awakens trailer. Now, and then the second one's just going to be a song. I'm not sure which one, but you'll find out in a second. Now, just so you know, I'm going to have the subwoofer +6. The subwoofer goes from -12, literally -12 to -6, and then -6 all the way up by integers to +6. I don't know what the -12, it goes from -12 to -6, not -12 to -11, 10. It just goes from -12 to 6, and then -6 to +6. And then I'm going to have the sound controlled treble, I'm going to have it on +3. It goes from -3 to +3. The bass I'm going to have on +3 as well. It goes from -3 to +3. And the audio, that's just, if there's a delay, it's 25 milliseconds. But and the sound, I'm going to have the surround sound on. And sound effect, I'm just going to have it on clear. Now, just so you know, there is standard, music, clear, voice, sports, movie, and night, and standard. But I'm just gonna have it on a clear. So just hope you can enjoy. Now, I know I'm not using a real microphone. I'm just recording this using my phone. So if you don't like this, watch another video. So hopefully you could hear it pretty well.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish started.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it. The dark side. The Jedi. They're real.
And just so you know, the soundbar, it goes up to from a sound volume of 0 all the way up to 50, just so you know. Alright, so I'm just going to show you the beginning of my Dubstep 2015 Part 1 version, about a minute, and then I'm going to go to a different song after that just because. Now this one isn't specifically for the bass, the other one's more for the bass, but there are many other things I could show you. I don't remember specifically which ones, but these aren't like the biggest, most bestest of all the audios that you could listen to that have the greatest bass ever, if that made sense. This is just a little something, but there are definitely other things to listen to. Alright, so now I'm just going to be doing the Jedi I'd Love to Change the World Matt Stubbs remix. This is the first song in my Part 4 version song, dubstep song. Now I'm just going to show you with just the TV, and then I'm going to add in the sound system just so you could hear the difference. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Like I said, there are different songs, better things you could do to listen and test out your sound system for sure. It's just, for me, what I could do now, and my resources right now, this is the best I could do. So that was the TV. Now I'm gonna add in the sound system. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, gave you a better understanding of the sound system. And I just like to say sound system because that's what I call it. It's a soundbar with a subwoofer, 8.1 channel, surround sound system. Call it whatever you want, but either way, that's what it is. So hopefully you guys enjoy. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section. If you didn't like this video, move on to the next one. It's not the end of the world. I'm doing this just so you could understand it and see, well, hear what it sounds like to the best of my abilities without a real microphone. I know that. But
See you guys next time.